Hello, good evening, everyone, and welcome you to Letstute. In this video, we are actually learning chapter standard 8 CBSE. इस वीडियो में हम सीखेंगे स्टैंडर्ड 8 CBSE से और ये इनिशिएटिव है लेट्स्यूट से तरफ से जो एवरी डे 4 PM to 5 PM के बीच में हम 8 स्टैंडर्ड के लिए साइंस और मैथ्स हम सिखाते हैं। और अगर आप यहाँ ये वीडियो देख रहे हैं, अगर आप 8 स्टैंडर्ड में हैं तो इस चीज़ का फ़ायदा उठाइए। ये कुछ ही लेक्चर्स बचे हैं अभी और मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि आपको फ़ायदा हो रहा है। और अगर आपने हम चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए और बेल आइकन प्रेस कर लीजिए ताकि हमारी नोटिफ़िकेशंस आपको मिलती रहे। और जैसे कल साइंस का लेक्चर हुआ था, आज मैथ्स है और दोबारा कल जो है साइंस का लेक्चर होगा। और एक और रिक्वेस्ट ये है कि अगर आप ये वीडियो देख रहे हैं और अगर आप 8th स्टैंडर्ड में नहीं हैं, लेकिन आपके रिलेटिव्स में, आपके फ्रेंड्स में 8th स्टैंडर्ड में हैं, तो प्लीज़ उनको रिकमेंड कीजिए, उनको बताइए कि फ्री लेक्चर्स चल रहे हैं साइंस और मैथ्स के एवरीडे 4 PM to 5 PM के बीच में, ताकि वो इन चीज़ का फ़ायदा उठा सकें। ठीक है? सो आज हम सीखने वाले हैं ग्राफ्स ही। ठीक है, ग्राफ्स के बारे में सीख रहे थे। हमने लास्ट टाइम कुछ चीज़ सीखे थे, हम उसके आगे कंटिन्यू करेंगे कि किस तरीके से हम प्लॉट कर सकते हैं और किस तरीके से चीज़ें। गुड आफ्टरनून, थैंक यू वेरी मच। लोग जॉइन हो रहे हैं, तब तक मैं सिर्फ ये पूछना चाहूँगा, एडविन आरजे, राइट? एडविन आरजे, आपको कैसे पता चला लेक्चर के बारे में? कुछ बता सकते हैं? यू कैन टाइप इट डाउन, आप टाइप करके बता सकते हैं कि आपको कैसे पता चला लेक्चर के बारे में। अ, एक और बार मैं रिपीट करना चाहता हूँ, ये लेट्स्यूट की तरफ से ये इनिशिएटिव है कि स्टूडेंट्स जो 8th स्टैंडर्ड में हैं, उनको हम फ़ायदा पहुँचा सकें। साइंस और मैथ्स हम पढ़ा रहे हैं 4 PM to 5 PM के बीच में एवरीडे। सो let's start with the things which we were doing in the last lecture, and let's continue that. And yeah, so today we'll see how to plot the points and different things regarding the graph. Yeah, Edwin, I was asking, how did you come to know about these lectures? Like from you were just surfing YouTube, or you got to know from Facebook or Instagram? I'm just asking about it. And just for the viewers, I just wanted to inform you that this lecture will be English and Hindi. Okay, so that even the Hindi speaking crowd can also understand, और साथ ही साथ जो इंग्लिश बात कर रहे हैं उनको भी ये चीजें समझ सके. So it will be mixed, okay, Hindi and English combination. Okay, fine then. Okay, thank you, Edwin. Let's move on. Today we are going to talk about graphs from chapter 15, standard 8 from CBSE. आज हम चैप्टर नंबर 15 ग्राफ्स के बारे में देखने वाले हैं जो 8 स्टैंडर्ड से है. ठीक है, मैं अपना स्क्रीन शेयर कर लेता हूं. ओके, सो सबसे पहले हमें दिया गया है कि प्लॉट द फॉलोइंग पॉइंट्स ऑन द ग्राफ शीट, वेरीफाई दे इफ दे लाई ऑन अ लाइन. So question is given as we are given with 4 points. 4 points दिए हैं, A40, B42, C46 and D 4 2.5. So we are given with these points, okay, and we are asked, okay, and we are asked to find to plot these points. Okay, हमको ये plot करना है इस points को. At the same time, we have to verify if they lie on a line. हमको ये भी verify करना है कि क्या ये चारों points line के ऊपर है. Okay, सबसे पहले हम graph बना लेते हैं. ठीक है, let us draw coordinate system over here. Let me take the other one. Okay. Okay, fine. सबसे important है कि ये coordinate system में points को कैसे लेना है. बहुत सारे लोग many people get confused. बहुत सारे लोग confused हो जाते हैं कि किस तरीके से लेना है. How to consider the points on the coordinate system? They just get confused. It's very simple. It's very simple to understand. If you want a good big graph, अगर आप एक अच्छा बड़ा graph चाहते हो, diagram बड़ा चाहते हो, तो आपको पहले इन points को देखना होगा. You just have to see the points over here. You can see that you have 4 in place of x, right? Generally the points are x comma y, correct? So x coordinate of all the points is 4, and y coordinates are 0, 2, 6, and 2.5. So you can see almost they are even numbers, right? 0, 2, 4. So we are going to work with okay, we are going to work with even numbers for y-axis. Okay, so let us see. And we know that in x coordinate, as x coordinate we have only one number, that is 4. x coordinate के नाम पे हमारे पास एक ही नंबर है 4. So हम थोड़ा सा दूर दूर ले लेंगे, right? मे बी इस तरीके से ले सकते हैं 4, 6, correct? 2, 4, 6 in that way. And on the y-axis also we'll take even numbers 2, 4, 6, correct? So we'll consider these points. Now start with point A, 4, 0. So this is, let me take different color to plot these points. Okay, 4, 0, that means x coordinate is 4 and y coordinate is 0. So that is this point, correct? Because this is x-axis and this is y-axis. So this is the point A. What about point B, 4, 2? That means x is 4 and y is 2. So this has to be somewhere here, correct? So this is your point B. And point C is 4, 6. So x coordinate is 4, but y coordinate is 6. So we can take this somewhere here. So this is C. And D is 4, 2.5. That means x is 4, but y is 2.5. So this should be somewhere here. Okay, somewhere here. So this is D. Now we have plotted. हमने plot कर दिया है, correct? A है 4, 0, B है 4, 2, C है 4, 6, and D है 4, 2.5. So we have plotted all the points. Let us see if they are lying on the same line. It's obvious that obviously we can see that it is in a same line. Let me consider this. Okay, they all the points lying on the same line, correct? If you see all the points lying on the same line, correct? So from this we verify that it is verified. It is verified by the graph. ग्राफ देख के हमने वेरीफाई कर दिया that they are lying, verified by the graph that the points lying on the same line, ठीक है? इससे ये वेरीफाई हो चुका कि पॉइंट जो है सेम लाइन के ऊपर अवेलेबल है, correct? So this is how we understood. The question was asked. We were given with 4 points. हमें 4 points दिए गए थे. हमें प्लॉट करना था ग्राफ पे. हमने देखा किस तरीके से प्लॉट करते हैं. उसके बाद we were asked to check. We were asked to verify that the points are lying on the same line. So we drew a line, and we have seen that all the points are lying on the same line. So from the graph it is verified that the points lying on the same line. Fine, then let's move on to the next question. Next question says, I'll write down the question here so that it is easy for you to understand. Okay, down a bit. Okay, so next example, it says, draw the line passing through passing through 2, 3 and 3, 2. A line is passing through 2, 3 and 3, 2. Find the coordinates of points at which this line meets the x-axis and the y-axis. So we need to find the points on x and y axis. Okay, so let us first take a coordinate system. Okay, origin. So this is x axis, this is y axis, and the points are, it's very simple points there. Let me take 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, as per the requirement. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let us plot the points now. We have 2, 3. So x is 2, that is here, and y is 3, that is here. So the point should be somewhere here. Yes, here. Okay, so this is the point 2, 3. And what about 3, 2? That means x is 3 and y is 2. So this should be somewhere here. Okay, so this is 3, 2. So we have plotted both the points 2, 3 and 3, 2. दोनों हमने plot कर दिया है. We just have to join them. So let us see what happens when we join these 2 points. Okay, so we have joined this point. Fine. थोड़ा सा, let us try to, yes, we have adjusted. So this is 2.3 and this is 3.2. But the point is, sorry, 2, 3 and 3, 2. The point is, we want to know where this point is cutting x-axis and y-axis. That is what we need. That is what we need to find out. So let us stretch this. Okay, let us stretch this. Okay, exactly, fine. And let us stretch this further. Okay, fine. So when we see that this line is cutting x-axis and y-axis at different points, what we can see is here, suppose according to the lengths we are considering, suppose if we consider this as 6, then this point has to be exactly between 4 and 5. ये 4 और 6 के बीच में, exactly between 4 and 6. You can take it as 5. Similarly, I have taken 1, 2, 3, 4. So this can be according to the distance. जितना length हमने consider किया है, we could have taken this as 5. Correct? So हम ये बोल सकते हैं कि ये जो line है x axis पे 5 पे कट कर रहा है और y axis पे भी 5 पे कट कर रहा है. So that is what we wanted. ठीक है, वही हमें पता लगाना था कि जो लाइन पास हो रहा है 2, 3 और 3, 2 से, यानी कि ये पॉइंट और ये पॉइंट से, वो x और y एक्सिस पे कौन से पॉइंट पे कट कर रहा है. ठीक है, you need to find the points on x axis and y axis where the line passing through 2, 3 and 3, 2 is cutting. So on x axis it is cutting at what? 5, right? That is 5, 0. And on y axis the line is cutting at which point? 5, 0, 5, 0, 5. So this is the answer. Correct? Hope you understood this. Correct? It was very easy to figure out where it has to be cutting x-axis and y-axis. I'm getting some updates. Okay, no problem. Fine then. So this is what is happening. Hope Edwin, you're understanding. Thank you. Thanks for the thumbs up. I just want to let you know that we are also conducting science lectures. Okay, alternatively. So tomorrow would be a science lecture. So you can attend the science lecture. You can encourage your friends and relatives who are in 8th standard can come and attend the lecture. Okay, fine. Let's move on. Let's see some different type of questions. Okay, let me see what questions we can have. Okay, let us solve these questions. Thank you, Edwin. Let's move on. Let us take further. Okay. Thanks for interacting, Edwin. Fine. The question is, draw the graph for the following table of values with suitable scales on the axis. Okay. So the condition is we are given with cost of apples. Cost of apples. So we are given with a table. Let me draw here roughly. We are given with number of apples and cost of those apples. So let me draw a line roughly. Okay, fine. So it is saying that for one apple the cost is 5 rupees, for two apple the cost is 10 rupees, for three apples the cost is 15 rupees, and for four apples the cost is 20 rupees, and for five apple the cost is 25 rupees. Okay, so this is the information, this is the data we are given with. ये data हमको मिला है, ये information हमको मिला है, हमें इसका ग्राफ प्लॉट करना है. ओके, फाइन. देन सबसे पहले कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टम के लिए हम कंसिडर कर लेते हैं, ये ऊपर चला गया ज्यादा. ओके, ये ठीक है. So this is our x and this is y. Now the question is, सवाल ये है कि x और y किसे लेना है. So number of apples, ये इसे हम x लेंगे और cost उसको हम y लेंगे. ठीक है. So number of apples काफी सीक्वेंस में 1 2 3 4 and 5. ओके, सो x पे हम सीक्वेंस में ले लेंगे 1 2 3 4 5 6. अच्छा, मैं ये प्लेन पेपर में बना रहा हूँ. आई एम ड्रॉइंग दिस इन ऑन द प्लेन पेपर, बट इफ यू आर ड्रॉइंग ऑन द ग्रिड पेपर, अगर आप ग्रिड पेपर पे बना रहे हैं या फिर ग्राफ पेपर पे बना रहे हैं तो आपको बताना होगा स्केल क्या है. जनरली मैं एक अंदाजा से बनाया हूँ. अगर आप स्केल लेते हो, स्केल क्या लोगे एक्स एक्सिस के ऊपर, मे बी एक्स एक्सिस पे 1 सेंटीमीटर इक्वल्स टू 1 एप्पल, ऐसे आप कंसिडर कर सकते हैं. यानी कि हर सेंटीमीटर में एक एप्पल आपको बढ़ता हुआ मिलेगा. और वाई एक्सिस पे क्या लेना चाहते हो, वाई एक्सिस पे क्या है 5 10 15 प्राइस है ना इसका. सो मे बी आई स्टार्ट विथ 5. दिस इज 0, दिस इज 10 15 20 25. सो इस पे हमने क्या किया है, सपोज 1 सेंटीमीटर इक्वल्स टू 5 रुपीज ऐसे कंसिडर किया है. तो इससे आपको ये क्या कहते हैं, इसका कॉस्ट जो है कंसिडर हो जाएगा. सो नाउ लेट अस स्टार्ट विद द फर्स्ट वन. One apple 5 rupees. Let us plot this with the black so that we can differentiate easily. So one apple 5 rupees. So the point is here. Okay, and next is this one, two apples 10 rupees. The point is somewhere here. Correct. Three apples 15 rupees. So for this we have to plot 15. So somewhere here. Yes. And for four apples it is 20. So for 4 we have to plot 20. So 4 20, yes, here. Okay. And for 5 apples it is 25. So for 5 we'll plot 5 here. Yeah. So this is how we plot this. The question था कि हमको ग्राफ बनाना है, ठीक है, टेबल के अनुसार with respect to the table and with the suitable scale. So we have taken a suitable scale over here and we have plotted the points, and I think we can join the points. Okay, we can join these points. So let me just join them. Okay, if you plot on the grid paper, अगर आपने grid paper बनाओगे तो ये एग्जैक्टली आपको 0 से पास होता हुआ मिलेगा. ठीक है, it should pass from the origin. Okay, if you are drawing on the grid paper, you exactly get that. You can see that the line is passing through origin. Okay, because that is how the relation is considered. So यही था, काफी सिंपल था. यही क्वेश्चन आपको दिया गया था, और हम देखेंगे आगे कुछ और एग्जांपल्स. लेट अस सी few more examples. Hope you understood this. We were given with number of apples, and we are given with cost, how much cost it is. So we just have to point on x-axis we have taken number of apples, and on y-axis we have taken the cost. Okay, the price of the apples we are getting. So before moving further, I just want to remind you again, if you have not subscribed our channel, please subscribe our channel, and you can press the bell icon so that you may not miss any update from our side, ताकि आप कोई update हमारी तरफ से miss ना करो. ठीक है, fine. Then let's move on to some other question. Let us see, कोई और question पे जाते हैं. Okay, let us solve a similar type of question. Okay, we are given with a data which is talking about time and distance traveled. Okay, so हमें एक डेटा दिया है जिसमें आपको टाइम दिया हुआ है और उस टाइम में कितना डिस्टेंस ट्रैवल हुआ है उसके बारे में बताया गया है. लेट मी टेक दैट डेटा ओवर हियर. टाइम and distance. Time and distance. So let me take this data. 6 a.m. 6 a.m. The distance covered is 40 kilometers. Okay, so distance is given is in kilometers and time in hours. Okay, hours में दिया है टाइम और डिस्टेंस किलोमीटर में दिया हुआ है. 6 a.m. को 40 किलोमीटर्स डिस्टेंस ट्रैवल किया गया है. 7 a.m. 7 a.m. को डिस्टेंस ट्रैवल किया हुआ था 80 किलोमीटर्स. एंड देन 8 a.m. 8 a.m. को डिस्टेंस ट्रैवल किया गया था 120 किलोमीटर्स. एंड देन 9 a.m. 9 a.m. को डिस्टेंस ट्रैवल किया गया था 160 किलोमीटर्स. ओके, सो दिस इज द इंफॉर्मेशन इज गिवन. ये इंफॉर्मेशन हमें दिया गया है. सबसे पहले तो हमें इसका ग्राफ बनाना है. सो लेट मी टेक कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टम. ओके, सिर्फ 4 इंफॉर्मेशन है, 4 डेटा दिया हुआ है, काफी आसान है. ओके, फाइन. सो ये होगा आपका x एक्सिस और y एक्सिस. This is your x-axis and y-axis, x and y. So we are going to take time as x and distance as y. Okay, so scale, let me write over here. अगर आप देखोगे यहाँ पर टाइम जो है 6, 7, 8, 9 दिया हुआ है. So you can take on x-axis 1 centimeter equals to 1 hour. 1 hour. Okay, on y-axis we can take 1 centimeter equals to 40 kilometers. Okay, so you can consider this way. So let us see how we can draw this. Fine, let me take time on x-axis, so 1 centimeter each. So I'm taking an approximate points. Okay, approximately I have taken 1 centimeter. So it is starting from 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m. So we are given for only till 9 a.m., but I have taken one extra point. And on y-axis, 1 centimeter equal to 40 kilometers. So let me take 1 centimeter approximately. Let me consider those points. So this is 40, 80, 120, 160. Okay. So for 6 a.m., distance traveled is 40 kilometers. So let's take it here. At 7 a.m., distance traveled is 80 kilometers. So here, approximately. And for 8 a.m., the distance traveled is 120 kilometers. So, okay. And for 9 a.m., distance traveled was 160 kilometers. So this should be somewhere here. So these are the 4 points, correct? यही 4 points है. इनको हम join कर लेते हैं with the help of a line. This should almost, yeah. So these are the points, correct? And this should pass through origin, of course. Okay, fine then. So the question, they are given some questions. कुछ questions पूछे हैं, and we have to answer those questions. Okay. Does the graph pass through the origin? If you have drawn properly on the grid paper, you will definitely get a line passing through origin. So answer for the first question, yes, it is passing through origin. Okay. Question number 2. Use the graph to find the, sorry, this is different question. Yeah. How much distance did the car cover during period 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m.? 7:30 a.m. means from here to here. How much distance the vehicle has traveled? Okay. At 7:30, what should be the distance traveled? It is somewhere exactly in between 80 and 120. So that should be 100, correct? Let me plot this with different color. So this point is basically 100. And what about this point? This is exactly between 8 and 9. So that should come between 120 and 160. Okay. So that should be 140. Correct. So from 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m., we need to figure out how many kilometers the vehicle has traveled. Okay. So 7:30 to 8:30, there is a gap of 1 hour. Okay. So at 8:30, the distance traveled was 140. At 7:30, the distance traveled was 100. So the distance covered was 140 minus 100. That is equals to 40 kilometers. Obviously, for 1 hour, we have 1 hour. Yeah, we can see the difference. In every 1 hour, the distance traveled is 40 kilometers. So obviously 7:30 to 8:30, the time duration was of 1 hour. So it is bound to have 40 kilometer as the answer. Okay, fine. Let's move on to the third question. Okay, let me not go so down. इतना नीचे नहीं जाएंगे, यहीं पर. We'll solve here itself. Third question. What was the time when the car had covered a distance of 100 kilometers since it starts? So time, what was the time when it covered 100 kilometers? Okay, here it is 100, यहाँ पर 100 है. पूछा गया कि जब कार ने 100 kilometers travel किया तब time क्या हुआ था? So we are having 100, we just draw a line here. We'll get exactly in between, that is 7:30. So answer for the third question is 7:30 a.m. यानी कि 7:30 तक 100 kilometers कार travel कर चुका था. Okay. The fourth question was, okay, there is no fourth question. That's it. Yes. So these are the three questions. Okay, first was if it is passing through the origin. Yes, it is passing through the origin. बिल्कुल ओरिजिन से पास हो रहा था, पूछा गया था कि ओरिजिन से पास हो रहा है या नहीं. सेकंड था कि 7:30 टू 8:30 के बीच में कितना डिस्टेंस ट्रैवल किया. 7:30 AM टू 8:30 AM व्हाट इज द डिस्टेंस कवर्ड बाय द व्हीकल. इट वाज 40 किलोमीटर, 40 किलोमीटर. एंड थर्ड वन, व्हाट वाज द टाइम व्हेन व्हीकल ट्रैवल्ड 100 किलोमीटर. 100 किलोमीटर जब ट्रैवल हुआ था तब टाइम क्या हो चुका था. 7:30. By looking at the graph, you can easily figure out. So this was the very easy question. Good afternoon, Mohit. Thanks for the comment. Uh, Fine. So I was just saying, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe the channel. And agar aap 8th standard mein ho, if you are in 8th standard, you are going to benefit a lot from these lectures every day, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. You will be having science and maths lectures. Today, alternatively, today it is maths. So tomorrow you will be having science lecture. कल आपके पास science lecture आएगा. और बेसिकली इफ यू आर नॉट इन 8th स्टैंडर्ड, अगर आप 8th स्टैंडर्ड में नहीं हो, प्लीज इन्फॉर्म योर रिलेटिव्स एंड फ्रेंड्स. अपने फ्रेंड्स और रिलेटिव्स को इन्फॉर्म कर सकते हो. ओके, कि लेक्चर आपका 8th स्टैंडर्ड का फ्री में 4 p.m. टू 5 p.m. के बीच में हर रोज साइंस और मैथ्स के लेक्चर्स होते हैं. So that's it for today's session. I hope you have understood. Edwin was being with us since the beginning. Thank you, Edwin. Thank you, Mohit, for the comments. And I hope you people have enjoyed our lecture. Please inform your parents how we are doing here, and you can inform your friends and relatives also. And hope to see you in the next lecture with a new topic. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Yes, you're welcome. See you next time.